Hi, I'm Ramotube and today I explain the Kingdom Hearts Iceberg. Recently there are videos about video games Iceberg, with facts, easter eggs and mysteries. Sadly nobody made videos about the Kingdom Hearts Iceberg, despite there's still a lot of mysteries in this franchise. This video is based on an Iceberg image on Reddit, made by Idofred. But in this video I add some extra facts to complete the iceberg. For this video I use the edge P bar to show my confidence with my explanations. The full edge P bar means I totally know the facts. And the empty edge P bars means I have no idea about the topics. That being said, let's start now. Ready and the Trump Fountain. This is a Easter egg from Traverstown. Catwall. This is a Easter egg from Cage 3. This is a reference to a Final Fantasy character. Robbed Ansem. This is Ansem before he got his physical form and before he possessed Riku. Elevator pitch. Kingdom Hearts began literally as an elevator pitch, when a Square Enix developer ran into a Disney executive in an elevator. Black Boss. This is the boss Lucio brings with him. What is inside the Black Boss remains a mystery. 13. The number 13 have importance on Kingdom Hearts. They are Organization 13, 13 Pieces of Darkness, and 13 Secrets of Darkness. FF figures. I don't know what this means. Cage 1 Elkwood Potions. When you harvest the vegetables of Rabbit Garden, you gain items like potions. Names meaning. The names of the original characters have a meaning. For example, Sora, Riku and Kairi means sky, land and sea. Similarities on characters. This refers to the similarities of Rosas, Ventus, Sora and Vanitas. Aqua's back. Aqua's dress was more revealing, but the dress is different in the final design. Dubbing. In Cage 3D, Sora can dub. Cage 3D emblems. Traverstown have emblems on mail packages, but most of them are removed on PS4 port. Sora is gay for Riku. This refers to the ship Soriku. It's possible, but I don't think Disney and Square Enix makes official the fan-made ships. Fillers in Disney Worlds. Usually the plot of Disney Worlds are boring and they don't have a strong impact. These don't need deep explanations. Sora is a gay still. No, he isn't, because he's not perfect and he is a fake hero. Unbalanced difficulty. There are too many difficulty spikes. The early and mid-game are fine, but there are a lot of fail moments, even on standard mode. Especially the optional bosses. Unused keyblades. There are some unused keyblades. In Cage 2, the Edge of Ultima and the Detection Saber. In Cage there is the Windmaker and the recalls of some keyblades. In Cage built by Zip, the Light Seeker. And in Cage 3D, the Kingdom Key D. Sans and Kairi. This is a ship with Sansa and Kairi. This ship is pure brilliance. It's the best ship ever. Sadly, this ship is not canon, but it should be in Kingdom Hearts. Kurt Ziza. This boss is named after Kurt Ziza of New York. He won the Kingdom Hearts Name in Game contest 2 months before the American version release. Following Dalmatians. In Cage 1, you must rescue 99 Dalmatians and bring them to their parents. You get rewards when you do this. Tidus in Traverstown. There is a boy similar to Tidus, but Tidus disappears in Cage 1. This is confusing. This phrase is kinda different. This dialogue is in Port Royal on Cage 2. This refers to Port Royal because it was the first word of a live action movie. Sora's weight. There is a working balance on cage 1, but the true weight is not shown. Elemental connections. Maybe this refers to the spells, but I don't know. Volcanic crater. This refers to the rooms in End of the World in Cage 1, with references of Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, and Beast worlds. These worlds are in other Cage games. Cave carving. There are drawings of Destiny Island Cave. They contain Easter eggs. Paintings are great. This is an Easter egg on a Traverstown Hotel. Agabra Pedra. He is an NPC of Cage 1 and 2, but in Cage 2 he has more importance on the Agabra story. Master Synthesist. This is an achievement in Kingdom Hearts HD ports for PS4. Now we dive below the surface. Let's dive in important facts. The Cast Game. It's a game for other mobile phones. The story has Sora's dreams involved, but it doesn't have importance. Dream, Drop Distance, Heartless, and Nobodies. In Cage 3D there are Heartless and Nobodies on the demo, but in the final version they are replaced by the meters. Tarzan Rights. The Tarzan rights being expired before Cage Chain of Memory on Game Boy Advance. That's why Tarzan is just on Cage 1. Disney Castle in Cage 1. This world was meant to be playable in Cage 1, but now it's used for cutscenes. But Disney Castle being playable on Cage 2. 900 ships. Maybe something from Cage 3, but I don't know. International Chancellorship. This refers to the shitty chancellorships of the International and the Final Mix versions. Nothing mysterious, but these chancellorships are useless. Mickey as the protagonist. Mickey is supposed to be the protagonist in Cage 1, but he can appear in just one scene and Sora became the true protagonist. Handwritten notes. On the Japanese version of Cage 2, there are handwritten notes on a Gemini journal. They are removed on the international version. Hidden Cypher Fight. You can fight Cypher as Rosas in the back alley before the struggle battle. Cat. There is a cat graffiti in Traverstown on Cage 3D. Good Easter egg, but how did the cat get to Traverstown? This place looks familiar. This refers to a dialogue about the castle's ride in Cage 1. Kairi was inside Sora and the castle is similar to the castle of her world. Oggi or Bastion in Cage 2. Maybe this refers to the free trailer when our Bastion looks different, but I don't know. You've seen me before? Maybe there is about the dialogue or about the current PC of Cage 1, but I don't remember. Warrior's Journey. I think in Cage 3, Fu and Rai go in this kind of journey. Cover art locations. Some people think some cover art have locations of future Cage games. Cage 1, The World That Never Was, Cage 2, Scala ad Cairn, and Cage 3, Shibuya. Jungle Book. This world was scrapped on Cage Bird by Sleep, but at least some areas are created. Mickey's letter to Rabbit. No, this is a letter from Winnie the Pooh. I know it says Mickey Mouse, but the developers are too lazy to remove the name on it. Dog Street. In Cage 3, pens were a shirt with Dog Street written on it. This is a reference from the bouncer. Sora original design. Sora was supposed to be a lion with a soul. In the final design, he is a human with a keyblade. Kairi's panties. In Cage 2, you can see the Kairi's panties, but this is removed in the PS3 and the PS4 version. Drunk Nomura. Cage Coded was made when Nomura was drunk. He got this idea and he made a video game about it. Verum Res is Final Fantasy vs 13. I think Verum Res is a reimagined version of Final Fantasy vs 13. In an interview, Nomura said they are similar, but they have different stories. Crumbling Island. This is a scrapped zone for Riku boss fight. This zone is still in Cage 1 files. Who am I? I think it's the name of Shion team, but I don't know. Smashed Rock. Is this the rock of Destiny Island? I don't know. Sora's parents. Sora and Riku have parents. They've been mentioned in Cage 1 and Bird by Sleep, and Sora's mom had spoken once. They never appear on screen, and no one knows what happened to them. Riku and Okabe. Riku has the same Japanese voice actor as Okabe, Mamoru Miyano. Xehanort and Eggman. They've been voiced by Chikao Otsuka. They have the same voice actor. Riku is a sassy guy. In an interview, Riku's English voice actor David Gallagher literally said Riku is a sassy guy. Mushroom Kingdom Hearts. It's apocryphal about the Kingdom Hearts game with Mushroom Kingdom and Nintendo characters. Sadly, this game doesn't exist and it's fake. Cage 1 alternative cutscenes. Some choices can show different cutscenes in Agaba and Monstro. Cage 3 Silent Fear. Fear didn't talk in Cage 3 because the Japanese voice actor Ichiro Nagai passed away. It's not repressed to show respect. Sea Salt Ice Cream. It is in Cage 2 because Nomura tried it at Recon and really liked it. Laguna in Mirage Arena. The developers planned to put Laguna Royale in Mirage Arena, but Dissidia 012 is in development, and they decide if he's in Cage Bird by Sleep, he can't appear in Dissidia. Why? This doesn't make sense. He had to be in Kingdom Hearts.